Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is Yaengard. The game of the many possible pronunciations. Well, there's like three. There's Yaengard, and Yaengard. Anyway, we've got a stop to make at another inn, apparently. Oh. I just now recalled everything that happened in the last episode. What a blast. Ooh, enemy might reset. And I thought, for some reason, I thought killing the blood woman would be the end of it. But no. There's much more. There's much more to be done after this, because the ones who put her in power, the ones who've taken over Yaengard itself, the unspoken, need to be dealt with. Whether we'll be capable or not, that remains to be seen. But if what we've seen so far is any indication, it's possible. Let's continue the adventure. Just in case you aren't actually watching. What's going on with this? Anyway, just in case you aren't actually watching, the enemies are now reset. All of the buffs they had through my repeated visits to inns has been reset, and now they only have a +2 to evasion. You continue up towards the True Forge Mountains, leaving the gates of silence behind you. What is this? The road ends in a pathway into the mountains, not a passage upwards. The cavern path. It seems to you your journey will begin in the depth. That this sentence doesn't make sense. It seems your journey will take you into the depths and not towards the skies. Are you ready? Ooh, plus boss loot. You head into the depths below, feeling rejuvenated and hopeful. The way into the True Forged Mountains. I mean, I'll take free loot. You don't have to strong arm me into taking loot. So we've got this for, his name is Botolf. He's got talent though, which is much more important than power. I can give him power when he levels. Ooh, Falira's Greaves. You're 1 to everything. But when you're good at everything, you're great at nothing. Or so the saying goes. What he's got gives him extra health. Losing that 51 HP could cost us in the long run. Looks like we don't take anything. What about this? Health, crit chance. He doesn't dodge very often, but the crit chance is also lower, and it takes away some intelligence. Responsible for the creativity he possesses, but he also gains 2 talent points, which will give him, we'll give him 12, and he'll end up with 24. Plus he'll gain weapon and ancestral mastery, which won't hurt. Alright, it took 2 intelligence from him, which would mean that he would lose 4 creativity. 4% for creativity. Having more health will be huge for him though, but we also lost some crit chance. 1.3% to be precise. But that needed to be swapped out. It really did. See, this one would cost him... you get 6 creativity, 6% creativity for each talent point. He'd lose 18% creativity. I don't think it's worth it. No, definitely not worth it. If I could find a single weapon that can actually heal, I think we could end up becoming unstoppable. So I expect such a thing, if it even exists, to be exceedingly rare. And yet I hope nonetheless. Within the cavern you find more than a passage. You find another world. I've heard stories of this place. The depth below. Continuing onward, you reach a large stone bridge. The ancient construction couldn't possibly have been built by the stonemasons back home. The path bridges over a sea of magma, a terrifying heat rising upwards. Hey, you there. On the massive stone bridge, a stout man, no, taller than your chest, stands. Barring his passage is a massive naga. Its serpent body slithers dangerously against the heated stone. I have to get through here. Could you help me out? Does anyone have Ruthless? No. That's useful for burning and crit. Hamlin's already got 3. I guess we'll start with the Nastus. I did it the wrong way again. Traditional Bard. Also our resident spellcaster, just so we're clear. Anyway, we'll go with help him. We'd be happy to help you out. Ironclad be blessed. Good on you. Let's do this. Aye. She now has Righteous Fury, which will contribute, I guess, 25% to any skill checks involving good or Righteous Fury based choices. Options, I should say. Okay, let's see what we've got. Stop trying to bully this poor guy. What does he have going on? Armored. Permanent. Begins combat with increased armor. Has reduced armor while stunned or rooted. Massive. Permanent. Always critical strikes against smaller enemies. May push other characters out of tiles and has stun immunity. So the Naga's gotta go. Flying. Permanent. Moves around really quickly. 20% dodge. That's the rub. Need to move him out. And then back in. Creativity failed. What's his creativity chance with the thing now? 49%? Really? It's terribly low. Screw it. Let's put some damage down. Right, they're fire-based, aren't they? Let's see what it does anyway. Right, the dodge. I need her back here. That'll be her turn. This guy. Going to just have him control ground. Use this and then impact their damage output by 20%. Dang it, that dodge is going to be frustrating. And, well, it's fine. She isn't going to be getting any focus anyway. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. Good damage. That's better. Let's move anyway. Because she can't gain focus. I'm more worried about her. Because she needs focus to give everyone else fortitude. Still think it'd be better just to kill the thing. Let's go with that. What did I freaking used deliverance. I think it dodged the freaking stun, too. No, it would have removed her status effect if the creativity had been successful. I don't like enemies that can dodge. That's annoying. This thing has to go. Glad he's aware. One more for the Gipper. Good God. It's only got a 20% dodge chance. Well, plus 20%. I don't know what it's... Oh, 42%. And dodge cannot exceed 75%. Great. Oh, right, because it's on the same cell. Well, that problem's been dealt with. How about we put him here? Let's reduce this guy's damage output by 20%. It's got 26% armor and a 4% chance to dodge. And it's apparently got eyes for him only. That's fine. I think he loses his 100% crit rate next turn. But I want him... Well, his fortitude's at 38%, so that's fine. She also doesn't have focus. Creativity failed, but she gave herself fortitude. So hopefully, I need to test this anyway to see if the fortitude actually prevents the game from thinking she took damage, so she can gain focus. So let's find out. Let's chill this cell out a little bit. So now it's up to 40%. Should have been obvious since I knew it was 20% the first time, but whatever. Oh no, it crit for a whole 17. Go ahead and use this to make some headway on getting this thing killed. Okay, yeah, so she can still get focused so long as her health bar hasn't taken damage, or damage over time just doesn't count. We'll have to take health damage to find out. So, you... Oh, I can't reach him. Yeah, which she's way too far. Okay, good. It's 100%. And now we are up to... Oh, wow. Last time was 40, so it should be 60? Yeah, the maximum is negative 75, so... This is good. Little bit of burn. And thunk. Didn't his image change? Maybe he was wearing a mask or something? It's weird. Our gratitude for lending me your hammer back there. Could have gone bad without you. After walking together, you reached the stairway the dwarven man was heading towards. This place, the depth below is vast. Don't get lost. But many times while going through the True Forest, I've completely lost the freaking accent. You'll have to take one of the pathways below. They're like your southern roads. They get you where you need to go the fastest way. He looks around the area. Bit more dangerous, though. You'll find your way down here quite a bit. Mountains and the below go metal to metal together. He seems to think of something. You helped me out. It'd be rude of me not to offer you something in return. He opens a nearby chest, bringing out a bottle. Adventurers don't... This doesn't need an apostrophe. Adventurers don't reject rewards. Finally, we get a potion. You take the bottle from the dwarf. I brewed it myself. It might only have a single mouthful, but it'll fix you right up. It'll fix you up right good in a pinch. These are dangerous lands, massive monsters, highwaymen adventurers, and, of course, ignorant servants. Ignorant. Okay. That one confused me, and then I dropped the accent entirely again. Always carry an emotion. I was going to say an emotional potion? What the frick? For a second there, I was thinking of trying to use that as the title for the video, but I don't know how I would make that work. Anyway, Now, I've been rambling. I have to get back to work, and you'll have to find a pathway back up to the mountains. Continue onwards. You'll find one. They're everywhere. Jeez. Everywhere. There. I've not done that accent in a long time. He smiles and nods. Gratitude to you again, and best of luck. May Yaengard bless your journey. With those words, you continue on your way. Neat. Finally. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and equip this on Dwarf, who ends up taking health damage for free. Actually, we have to take them, don't we? So I'll put this on Hamlin. You come to an abandoned camp deep below the surface, finding a chest of deep purple and sparkling gold. We'll have this chest here. The chest looks to weigh at least a ton. Should we open it? Well, it's a 50% chance no matter who does it, so it may as well be her. Beater of odds, a single time that we've actually depended on her to do it. Every time since then, she has not met my expectations, let's say. Finally, we got another level. It's just free treasure. It'd be crazy not to take it. You try to open the ornate chest. Silence sweeps in. It's just a chest. You open the chest, taking what is waiting for you within. No. +5 damage for each frost on the enemy. Nah. Ooh, that could actually be really good for Botulf. Would cost him health, but since he leveled up again, he lost creativity, which is it's just the weirdest thing that you lose creativity when you level up. And he also gets 4 ancestry, which gives him weapon mastery and start of turn fortitude regen. Whereas we could go with Curse Storm. Which doesn't deal any actual damage. And only works on nearby enemies. If I swapped out his weapon, he'd lose the ability to apply frost altogether. I think the armor is the way to go. I need to replace his armor. His has very low health. Well, losing crit chance doesn't matter since we can give him 100% anyway. He actually gets more creativity from this. Great, now I have to do this again. We could let him keep this wand, let him take this one. It also comes with a crit chance. But this requires that they only have 5 more burning, whereas this weapon requires that they have at least 10 stacks of frost in order to do 100% damage, and that's not even 130%. But he does need an upgrade for that slot. I just don't think it's going to be this weapon. Deal 80% damage to all enemies in this tile twice. And then gain the health. Oh, nope. No. He has to be blood cursed. Guess we leave it. I realize now that I have not actually spent everyone else's points. So let's take care of that first. Here we're looking at a Nastus, a resident spellcaster. Naturally, she's going to need more creativity and... maybe we give her more health? Alright. And now for Hamlin. Toughness, naturally, and I don't know. Maybe more intelligence for armor? Okay. Spiderweb and Greystone. A pathway below takes you into this old abandoned ruin. What are these creatures? The mix of sprawling legs and stoic stone surrounds you. Better question. What do we do? Well, we came here to do harm. We do harm. We fight. Are you sure? We're surrounded. We don't have a choice. First, let's review just how many enemies we have. There's 2 there and 1 here. Wait. So 4. I actually want to back up to here. So that's what I'm going to do. What is this? Ignores crowded, starts with fortitude, and gains fortitude when an ally dies. These 2. Oh great, they can just teleport then. Yep, no, that's fine. I need to just straight up move her. I think keeping them here would be fine. Maybe. We'll have him focused to gain some fortitude. And it dodged. Because the spiders have at least 20% dodge. Okay. These two just have control ground for free, apparently. And the spiders ignore crowded, so we need a reason to keep enemies out of this cell, as many of them out as possible. So we have to leave the tank here. Well, if she's the one they're looking at, we'll just have to have her give herself some extra fortitude. The Greystone Incarnates have 26 and 25% armor. Great. Okay. Get out of that tile. That guy only has 4 stacks. So that spider's dead. We'll give him crit. That'll be her turn. His turn will be to control ground. I need to start giving him the, frick. I need to start giving Hamlin talent because the fire from the shield would be a huge help. And right now, I'd like to get him to 400 health and then we could start playing around with other stats, but that's for later. Let's go with this. More stacks all around. And in turn. That was a 6% chance for her to dodge, too. Since they're looking at her, and he died. Great. Hello, fellas. Perfect. Gained fortitude because this guy died. I realize now I could give her crit and then this would just be disgusting, but... Is it getting hot in here, or is it just you? Dang it. And inflicted frost on her. The audacity. Well, doesn't really matter what happens next. So I guess we could do it this way. So what do we get out of this? A whole bucket. I just want us to stop and look at this. Let's just sit here and observe the bucket. Before we find out what it's actually all about, since it's got this glow about it. Consumable, soothing water, removes all burning from yourself when consumed, grants immunity to burning for 4 turns. This is not useful. Before you stands a tree, thicker and more animated than any other tree. I'm not even going to try. The cracking of wood pierces the boiling echo coming from within the accursed creature. What monstrous curse brought this thing into life? Bad question. Real question is why? 4 spiders, 2 of which I don't know what they do. I think there's only 1 green one, so I don't know what the red ones do. They all have high dodge, which is going to be extremely annoying. He can't gain fortitude this turn. Oh, he can. If he can land the hit. And another for good measure. That is good. Can we focus and then... I probably should have... We'll hold off. Well, he's rooted. -1 spider. And a little bit more. This removes everything but the fear stays, huh? That's not the way remove everything works. Well, there goes her focus. The one that's burning has 6 stacks. But it looks like we aren't punished for getting feared and being forced out of the cell we were on. It's a small comfort, but you make do with what you've got. I guess we'll do this one. Yep. We'll move him here. Because we know what he's about to do. Ooh, he got Destiny. Nice. We'll just put some damage down range to lure him in. Unexpected. But ultimately ineffective. I was hoping. Don't leave the cell. They tried to leave the cell. Well, that could have been hairier. Post-combat encounter healing. Another bucket rather than equipment. You find yourself some shelter, taking the time to get some rest from the road. Did you see that? See what? All around your camp, a strange light seems to dance around you, distorting the air. It's some sort of vision? Suddenly, an enchanting voice flows through your camp, a dreamlike echo. The link between your destiny and the vaults of Yaengard is intriguing. The dreamlike voice has no origin, but as it speaks, fairies dance among the sparkling flames of your fire. Seek my tower. Come to me. I will lead you towards that you are meant to see. Who are you? I am but another step in your journey. Another step towards destiny. With those words, you wake up from the trance. How can you be yawning? Who was that witch thing? It felt like waking up from a dream. Made me tired is all. Resting within your camp, you have the strange knowledge of where to go. Almost as if you dreamed it. Alright, I will take that free healing. Let's get some rest. I have a feeling it'll be a long journey ahead of us today. I'm avoiding combat since spiders drop buckets. And here, reinforced hammers, heated coals, and a reinforced anvil. Before you lies a dwarven craftsman's forge. The forge provides a great opportunity to craft some much-needed equipment, or simply take the tools and leave. Will you take advantage of this chance, or will you simply resupply and continue on your way? We have to go with Hamlin for this. Look at that. Look at that. 90% chance. Ooh, supplies would be good. What are our supplies looking like? 2? Not good. But it also doesn't say how much we get. Well, that's fine. Weapons or armor? Both needs new weapons, and unfortunately I can't dictate what kind of weapon we'll get, so we'll have to play it by ear. You light the furnace and begin the blacksmith's art. After working the materials for a while, you draw your newly crafted weapon from the forge. It's sturdy, well-made, and most of all, deadly. With your new equipment packed away, you continue on your journey. So we can choose from a shield with 3 skills or a sword with 1. Yeah, the sword's just better. So let's first take a look at the shield. The shield is the WeArEuS Breach Shield, an uncommon weapon that deals 21 to 26 damage. It's a protection class, as you would expect, and it possesses the 3 skills Protect Through Pressure, which allows you to deal 100% damage to a nearby enemy, and if you're crowded, you only deal 50%, and then you stun them. The second skill being Defensive Warfare, deal 85% damage to all enemies within this tile, with a 30% chance to control ground. And the third skill, Absolute Authority, control ground with armor piercing, with a 40% chance to gain focus and remove Blood Curse from yourself. I can't do anything with this. This all requires conditions to be most useful, and he just doesn't have the stats for that. Protect Through Pressure is not good, though it would be great for controlling bosses. Well, we can't stun bosses, but we could stun their minions. So there's that. So I'm right. The sword is the one we're going to be going for. It'll boost his damage nicely. You come to an abandoned camp. Deep below the surface, another chest. I keep doing it the wrong way, and I don't know why. So we got So we have a controlling earth staff, an uncommon wand that deals 20 to 26 damage. It comes with 2 skills, only one of which does damage, and its damage is so inconsequential and conditional that it's probably just worth it to not pick this up. So we'll do that. Here we have Butcher's Radia Hatchet, an uncommon axe that deals 24 to 27 damage with an ancestry class. As a huge surprise, I was sure this was going to be martial. And only a single skill, Malicious Butchery. Inflict Blood Curse to a nearby enemy. If they are frosted, inflict Blood Curse twice. This could be huge for our resident tank. He already has an ancestry weapon that gives him the, special skill to inflict frost on enemies in the tile. So there's that. I don't have anything that takes advantage of Blood Curse, though. Not yet. And this inflicts burning and gives him a ranged attack. Really hate the idea of getting rid of this. The real problem here is that it doesn't do damage itself. Instead, it relies on the Blood Curse, which deals 50% of the weapon's damage per turn. And then it requires the condition that the enemy be frosted to inflict it twice. It's not bad, it's just really restrictive. think we should leave it. He's got damage for both close range and far range. Really good debuffs. I think we have to pass. A distressed augur. I need your help. A Lycoshi woman stands between you and a massive red naga. Sathu won't listen, and I don't know why. Can you help me? Okay, I'm assuming Sathu is her naga. I see other things over here, though. Not a fan. What do you want us to do? I worry that they'll leave and maybe hurt someone. Nagas are natural hunt masters, but Sathu won't listen to me. Please help. Ooh. Ooh, we do have a surplus of organics. No, those are valuables. That's organics. We've got 6. It's a 63% chance. He would only have... Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, yeah. We can do this by feeding him. 38% chance. Well... Nope. That's not... No. That's not it. Anyway.
He's a hunter. We'll convince him with food.
The augur smiles warmly. Really? You're a lifesaver, adventurer? He loves grongling meat.
I do. I don't have grongling meat, but I'll do with what I have.
You rolled out the food, mostly mushrooms and berries, to the naga.
Take it. Here, Sathu. Take it.
After considering for a moment, Sathu eats the food. With a slithering sound only a snake can produce, Sathu dismisses the hunting pack. Oh, by the split skies! Sathu! Seemingly calm, Sathu looks at the augur with happy eyes. If a reptile's eyes could look happy. Thank you so much, adventurer. I could not thank you enough.
We're happy to help. It seemed like you needed it.
Well, that sucks. He lost materialistic.
No. We were first.
We found the chest before you.
Don't matter. We began searching for it 2 nights ago. Back off.
The reinforced chest seems to be a dead drop. Who knows what could be in it?
The chest is our property. In the name of Procelia, it is ours by right.
Good Lord. This doesn't serve Anastas at all. So this is the only thing we could have gone towards. This was an event. So this was all we had to go with.
I believe she would fail me again.
That's unfortunate. Everyone's completely exhausted. I passed on some of the text now that I think about it. Please let me buy that divine right off you. The adventurer looks at you, frowning.
Are you mocking me, kid? We'll make you regret that.
Well, we sure aren't giving you the chest over some phony divine right. Well. Where are my people at? Scattered across the entire battlefield. Who is this? Botulf? Naturally. 21% chance to evade. This thing has to be the first to die. Why does he have so much fortitude now? When we started the video, he had a maximum fortitude of 33. Oh, Botulf's growing up. I should probably... I want him over here, so we don't have to move anyone. We've got a support here, but no spellcasters by the look of it. It doesn't look like we can move toward the chest to pick it up. I need to move her over here and him into this spot. Oh, great. That's the spellcaster. So we need to move everyone here. That way, spellcaster becomes an easy target and has fewer options for evasive moves. I still think she could attack from here, so there's that as well. We have to go to an inn after this, but we'll end the video before we bother going through with that. I know what move he just used. Consume a destiny, go over here, and that'll be his turn. Thank goodness that paid off. What? Well, you're on fire now, pal. Can't really do anything about that, though. So we'll leave it be. I'm going to have her give herself the 100% crit chance. Let's put this one to use. 38 damage isn't too bad. Some of that went to the fortitude too. As I said, we aren't going to the inn after this, so we may as well make this good. Weird that did less damage, but I guess. Who do we put this burning on? Him? Well, it dies on its turn, doesn't it? How much does the burning do? 13. No, it'll live. Crit for 50. Not great. This guy's a problem because he keeps removing our fortitude. Oh, right, we attacked already. That's why. Great, and now all he has to do is attack him in order to deal damage to these two. And it doesn't matter even if I remove Stormed, just attacking him will reapply it and deal damage to them again. I think we go for damage. Oh yes, please walk into that cell and get yourself... Oh, he's dead. So we can ignore him now. I'm sending him over here to deal with this guy. Gain Destiny. Let's see. He's gone as planned. This guy. Then another one. And I guess this, because he's focusing on the resident spellcaster. Bye-bye, buddy. Well, I had hoped. Well, that saved his life. Got a lot of good it did, though. This guy needs to go because he's giving everyone fortitude. Interesting. Why did he run over here? Thanks for wasting your turn, bud. Huh. Well, I wish I had read that before. Hmm. Oh, he's dead on his turn. What is it? Oh, good. It's 100. Frost this guy. Since he's got a chance to repeat his abilities, we want to stop that. That'll be her turn. Weird. We only used Frost twice. We only used that spell twice. But he's got 12 stacks. Huh. Oh yeah, those crits. Those 52 damage crits are going to be extremely important down the line. And he's out. We get reduced loot from them, but maybe the chest has something really good. Or we get absolutely nothing, because I guess we could have opened the chest, but we never did. Well, that rubs me all the wrong ways. Okay, we'll do one more, and then I just want us to be at the end. Hopefully we can avoid combat. I just wanted it to be simple. This is the path where we need to go. It's the fastest path ahead. Pay the toll and pass freely. This is one of these people talking, not the narrator. You can't simply claim you own something out here. This gate must be hundreds of years old. Why can't we claim it as our own? Seems simple enough. If you want to pass through, you have to pay the toll. So, Anastas is not honest, but she's lawful. And she's also got -2. She's got 2 points in pagan for some reason. I know why, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. If we get into this fight, we've got a very good chance of losing. Because we have have to do this. We have to do this. It sucks, but we have to do this. We have enough valuables, I don't care about that. So we have to do this because we're not in a good position to kill these guys. Not this time. I'm sure we'll be seeing them again.
I suppose you can. We'll pay. Smart choice. Last group that refused to pay ended in a bad way.
You paid the adventurers. The highwaymen, you mean?
Feel free to continue on your way. Pleasure doing business with you.
I may as well take care of these now. Who is this? Anastas? More of the good stuff, and then... what does she really need? I mean, she does do good damage. But that's entirely up to the weapon itself. Whoops. Next we have Hamlin. Want to give him a talent point and then 1 point in... Yeah, we'll go with this. Oop, almost did it again. Okay, for Botov, talent and power. We'll go with toughness and talent next time. Alright, all enemies gain +4 initiative acting earlier in combat. But at least we're much better off than we were. And so that is going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with yet another episode. And I hope that you're looking forward to it. I'm sure we're going to find some trouble. Guaranteed, almost. It's pretty much certain. Like, we're talking a good 95% chance to find trouble. I mean, there are 2 spots of trouble up ahead right now, and then there's the encounter, so... I like how the table has more junk on it now, by the way. Anyway, with all of that said, I don't think there's anything else I needed to mention. Aside from the part where I'm like I told you guys in the last video, I'm cutting out all of the loading screens and the parts in between the events themselves. For example, the fights in between, selecting the parts that show me selecting the fights or the events that we'll be visiting in between. I'm removing all of those just to see how much better it makes the video feel, unless there's something I really need to say. I think there's one example of that, 2 examples of that in this video alone. So hopefully that makes the video feel a little better, and it'll make editing it more streamlined. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.